Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Stephen Brown, and today is Monday, April 28th, 2025. Here's your Charge on Air update. This morning, a widespread power outage immobilized public transport, caused large traffic jams, and delayed flights in Spain and Portugal. The Spanish electricity transmission operator, Red Electra, said the outage could last between 6 to 10 hours. Traffic lights in parts of Portugal and Spain have stopped working, causing gridlock, along with hospitals being left without power and people being trapped in metros and elevators. The European Commission is in contact with authorities in Spain and Portugal, along with the transmission operators, to try and establish the cause of this outage and restore the grid. Harvard's lawsuit against the Trump administration is set to be heard by a federal judge on Monday in Boston, Massachusetts. The Harvard Gazette says the university is suing the White House for threatening to freeze $2.2 billion in federal research funding. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt responded Tuesday to the lawsuit allegations, saying, quote, "The president has made it quite clear that it's Harvard who has put themselves in the position to lose their own federal funding by not obeying federal law," end quote. The transfer portal has drastically shaken up the UCF men's basketball roster this offseason. Every player who averaged more than 10 minutes for UCF this season will not be returning. The Knights lost key starters Mustafa Chiam, Keyshawn Hall, and Jordan Ivy Curry. Will Mankey is a sophomore marketing major at UCF. He says it's great young athletes get to make money, but thinks they would benefit from staying out of school for more than 1 year.
But again, it's pretty frustrating seeing, these coaches don't have 4 years to grow a team. Now they're struggling with maybe 1 to 2 with each player. And again, UCF specific, it's even more frustrating with that.
The Knights have had multiple transfers commit to UCF since the departures in an effort to gear up for the next season. On Sunday evening, a hit-and-run boat crash involving the Clearwater Ferry has left 1 person dead and 12 injured in Pinellas County. Officials say at least 45 people were on the ferry during the busy evening on Clearwater Beach. The pontoon boat was one of the ferry service's larger boats. On the ferry's commute from Coachman Park to the Clearwater Beach Marina, it was struck by another vessel around 8:45 p.m. Clearwater Public Information Officer Rob Shaw says every passenger has been accounted for. Now let's take a look at our traffic. If you're headed to campus for finals, all roadways near campus are looking clear. In terms of garages, Garage B is almost 70% full, Garage C is sitting at 53% full, and Garages H and I are just under 43% full. You might want to consider parking in Garage A or D, which are just under 30% full. Road conditions appear to be good, but it might be a little windy on the road, so be sure to drive safe. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 88 degrees with sunny skies and a low of 67. There's a 15% chance of rain today, so you might want to keep your umbrella in the car just in case. Tomorrow's high is a lower 83 degrees with partly sunny skies and a low of 68 with a 30% chance of rain. It's hotter than previous days today, so you might want to head on over to the beach while the sun's out and enjoy that summer heat. That's all the time we have for now. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Instagram at The Charge News, and check back here tomorrow for another news update. I'm Stephen Brown. Thanks for watching and have a great day.